What's good, YouTube land? Network Collector here, finishing up build week, I guess, or something like that. The last of my build reviews for now, it's the DX Genius Bobato Kamen Rider build final form. I did not intend to do that. I will shut this thing up now. Although, I won't show just how badly the electronic devices for build go together if they're not programmed to go together. So yeah, the Genius Mobile. It follows the tradition of Kamen Rider final upgrade items, making the suit look completely different. It goes all white. He's got the driver symbol right there on his head. Giant build symbol on his chest. Picture of the full bottle right there. Picture of Build Genius. It's just tons of bottles all over him. Kind of think like a Ghost's Grateful Damashi, but showing you lights and sounds, how to play with it, blah 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 blah. LED things and stuff, and LED, and let's get it open. So here it is. It's definitely probably feels the best out of all of them. It's kind of weighty. It's nicely translucent blue and yellow. There's a build symbol right down here with some black and like the rainbow. You got a translucent screen. Hi. You got a cap that spins with the Let me go a bit lower, but you got the activation noise. This one does nothing, but it's what gets pressed in the build driver. This one is just the spinning cap on the back. The battery compartment, 3 LR44s. The rail is number 99. There's a trademark there if you care to read it. And let's continue with the rest of the sounds, because just like every other Kamen Rider final upgrade item, it has a bunch of voice clips from the show with light up. So that's loosely translated, I believe, is let's start the experiment. Obviously, Henshin. The law of victory is set, and then the last one is well, it's not the last one. You get build up, and the last one is a choice between two phrases. Either this is amazing, or this is the best, or it will reset. Oh yay. You know that song, All of the Lights? All of the yays, all of the yays. There's the other phrase, which means this sucks. So let's get to the transforming into Build a Genius. And brace yourself, this is loud. Henshin! That's a pretty cool transformation jingle, in my opinion. In retrospect, I chose a yellow background because the build driver's black, but the Genius ball was translucent yellow, so maybe that was a bit of a mistake. But you see, it kind of adds a bit of bulk to the thing, more than the Rabbit Tank Sparkling Can could. I'll compare those in a second. But you do actually have 3 whole attacks in this mode, depending on how long you spin the crank the handle.
One side.
I don't think I've mentioned this before, but in my opinion, the real genius of the build driver is the fact that looking head on, I can't see that there's a glass case in front of the spinning bit. Like, it looks invisible unless you're looking at it from specific angles. Looking at it from the front, it's a freaking magic trick. But attack number 2, which I believe means other side, loosely. My translations are all very loose. And based off subtitles. So the first one was Genius Attack, this one's Genius Break! And the last one is, if you spin it as many times as possible, it gives you a pretty nice light show with Genius Finish. The one thing that kind of sucks about this is the fact that this is trying to match volumes with this, and this is quite a bit lower volume than this, so that you can't actually hear this while this is going. Like, there are times where their sound's supposed to harmonize, you know, like, I don't know. Just to show you, I'm going to do this. Because he uses this occasionally in the show. I haven't watched the final 2 episodes yet, no spoilers, but... he does a final attack with this and this. I think it's actually with the max, maybe. Let me try it again.
Hazard on! Overflow!
I think it just said build up. Yeah, see, they're not timed well. Because I think in the show it would go Genius Finish, then Hazard Finish, but these aren't timed together, so their attacks just overlap each other, and the Genius Full Bottle drowns out the Hazard Finish, so... that's everything for this. I definitely recommend the Genius finish, the Genius full bottle. It gives you the most amount of sounds, 3 different attacks, really cool lights and sounds. Friggin'. Let me get the build driver of the way, and let me do a final thoughts for build's upgrade items, because I have them all right here. I did not intentionally do that. So, let's say you're a selective... Okay, you have limited money and you want to buy one build power-up if you bought the build driver. This gives you shaking, this gives you the bottle twisting, and it gives you 2 different sets of sounds, along with this cool, this kind of thing, which is fun to play with on its own. But you do kind of need this, because otherwise it sounds very limited. I was just messing with it, and, like, you don't get any of the other attack sound other than what this thing does on its own. Like, it negates the, was it? I can't remember Build's finishing attack all of a sudden. Voltec attack. It eliminates, like, it gets rid of the Voltec attack whether you have the hazard trigger or not. While the can gives you imitation of shaking, it is the most limited of the build upgrade items. It gives you one transformation and 1 attack, with admittedly with a cool kind of, like, that is still cool, the pop tab. And the Genius bottle doesn't give you shaking, but it does give you the cap twisting, and it gives you the most amount of sounds with, like, 5 different phrases from, oh, yeah, Sento himself. Kiryu Sento, I think that was the name. Oh, and just to show you how this works, if you press this down, it starts the transformation. So the build driver presses this down, so you can get the full transformation out of the Genius bottle. Without needing the build driver. The build driver just adds the extra sound effects to it. So I definitely recommend this one the most. But if you're buying, like, say you're collecting all these and you don't want that, I definitely recommend this set because the hazard trigger upgrades the full bottles, and you can get a full bottle. I didn't have a point to that other than you can get a full bottle. This one is probably the least important. It's still cool. You don't get the sounds anywhere else, but if you're saving your money, I recommend the Genius full ball or the full Rabbit Tank ball and hazard trigger set to be your priorities, depending on what you want out of your build collection. Now, obviously, I picked up all 3 because I want as many as possible, and I enjoy the idea of just switching between them. But it's all up to you. I can't convince you one way or another where you should spend your money. All I can do is give you my thoughts. If you press that button, it resets the sound, the phrases on the Genius full bottle. So I think that's everything for now for Kamen Rider build. As for other things in the line, I will probably get the Cross Dragon and Magma Knuckle, or like the upgraded Cross Dragon. I can't remember its name, but one of those for Kamen Rider Cross. I probably won't get any of the other sets of full bottles to review, so you're not going to see those anytime soon. Like, at least not full reviews. I might throw them in with something if I ever get any, but I don't plan on picking anything else up. For weapons, his main weapon just doesn't appeal to me. It's so limited in sounds. The Full Bottle Buster, maybe. That might be the only other Kamen Rider build review I might do, is the Full Bottle Buster, but I'm going to focus my attention probably to more Ultraman G'd things now that I have everything I wanted from Kamen Rider build. I do kind of want the Evil driver, though. That's the thing I want, and the Evil trigger. So don't expect those reviews anytime soon, because the Evil driver is pretty expensive. But just know that I'm on the lookout for those. And if you, I don't know if you guys want to see those and have any ideas to send to me, but yeah. I lost track. This gone completely off the rails. But yeah, all this stuff, including the build driver, were purchased from itcamefromjapan.com. Your one-stop shop for a Canadian seller who buys and who sells Japanese toys. He's got Super Sentai, he's got Kamen Rider, he's got Ultraman, he's got Gundam. He probably has a bunch more stuff. I didn't look too deep, but go check out itcamefromjapan.com. And I'll probably see you there at some point, because I'll be buying stuff from them whenever I can. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. Until next time, let's create a better world together. Bye.